You go to Paris, when you go there, ambassador host, you just go and take anything like that. So that kind of information I had to conceal. So that's why today that former minister is facing trial. So remember, even if President Bouaga gave you job today, know that 20 years from now you will answer to your stewardship. These, in my opinion, are not political witch hunt. It is about ensuring that you manage what you are giving. You eat what belongs to you and give what belongs to the people. So yes, that's what it is again. Welcome back. This is the OK Morning Rush on OKFM 99.5. Let me check if we I think we should be online now. If we're online, I want to say welcome to all of you who have joined us. We are sorry for going live a bit late, but this is what it is. Yes, we're live now. This is what it is. Marka Davis sitting here instead in the stead of Clarence Jackson. Let's see. Okay, good. We are live now. Yeah, so we are live now. Let's see those who have joined us. Robert Ngonen has joined it live this morning from Cotton Tree ABC Mission Community RIA Highway. Zico Rare is also following. All of you who are joining us, please share the show. So if somewhere, yeah, I love to follow the show live. So you can go there now. OKFM online. Now we're live. You can follow us. Yeah, you can follow us. So let's talk a little bit, and then we'll open the lines to have some conversation with you who have joined us this morning. Like I said, I don't know whether it is a form of motivational talk, but I think it is time now that we embrace nationalism. Let me use maybe if nationalism is too strong, let me use patriotism. You know, if nationality is too strong, let me use patriotism. But I'm Papa, I've been talking about your birthday even before you send the text message. Happy birthday to you, madam. Thanks for always following OKFM. I don't know how I should say, and thanks for following me and other radio stations in the country, because when I was at my former workplace, you always follow called on the show and all of that. Here again, you are always following the OK Morning Rush and other programs here at OKFM, so we appreciate. I understand my colleague Chokon Repu also knows you personally as one of our mothers in the country. So yes, we'd like to say happy birthday to you, Madam Victoria. Bye bye. So whether you want to take it as a motivational broadcast, yes, you can take it. You can take it at that. But I personally believe that we are overly doing politics. I've said this before and I'm saying it again. I personally believe that we are overly doing politics in Liberia. I know, yes, democracy is good, the multi-party democracy that our fathers fought for in the back. Some of them still around fighting though. But their fight, like conservative, I won't conclude them. Their fight is now about the multi-party issue again. They believe that the multi-party is achieved because the last time we went to election, I think we had about 23, 24 political parties in the election. Yeah, we had that kind of number. So the multi-party democracy, the late Bacchus Matthew and Councillor Gonglo and former Senator Wise and other people fought for, I think that one is achieved already, which is, people have the constitutional free will to establish political parties, affiliate with political parties. The National Election Commission is under the obligation to do all of the assessment, certificate parties, and ensure that they participate in elections in the country. So if you get 100 political parties, once you meet all of the criteria, the National Elections Commission will certificate you and qualify you as a political party. You have your presidential candidate, you bring them on board, they will run in the election. At the end of the day, the Liberian people will elect who they want to be their leader at a particular point in time, if you want to call it, in the history and life of the country. So multi-party democracy is achieved. What is our next move? One of the biggest fight we have And one of the enemy that is strangulating growth of the country, which we've always and since my eyes got opened as a boy and now a man, I know all the administrations we've had have always made corruption public enemy. Whether they openly pronounce it during a national program, or whether it was part of their campaign manifesto, whether it was part of their speech they deliver at any occasion, it is indicated that corruption is public enemy number one. And there were, even in the past there were different nomenclatures given to corruption. People say you are turning to vampire, sucking the nation economic blood and everything. We've gained multi-party democracy that people fought for a year and people died. But what next? So maybe when I open the line or the phone lines, these are some of the questions I want Liberian people to answer. We fought for multi-party democracy. People say, oh, the true party cannot be in power for over 100 years. And then other people are marginalized. They target their political opponents. They say all of that. And Bacchus Matthew and others, Dr. Amos Sawyer and all the great men, they say there's a need for an open playing field so that let people participate. If Marka Davis want to come from Ganwi in Yahweh Mesron district and a citizen of Liberia, he got a capacity to form a political party, to even run election, like give him the free will. The problem about becoming president, it should not be controlled by a particular system. It should be that the Liberian people see the vision of the nation in you and make you president. Now what it should be, it should not be because maybe my hair color looks some kind of way, or maybe I tall, short, or maybe I'm black like I am this morning, that I should not be given a chance to form a political party, not to even talk about run for office as president. So I think we have achieved that. And I know it was rocky. People fought. Imagine there were times in this country that certain people never used to vote. There was time that women never used to participate in election and all that thing. I think around 1944 before women started voting, all of that. So we've achieved multi-party democracy. But what is next? Corruption has been Liberia's nightmare. We talk about it. And like I said, every government that have come to power, they've always said corruption is the country's enemy. How much have we done? I went for an interview yesterday and there was a particular question that stuck with me. Why it's not about this topic specifically, right? But certain people, like Nima, for example, the talk show, presenter was asking, because when it comes to county meat, we see Nimbaians can hold together, but when it comes to politics, we can see how the county can be politically tense. But why when it comes to the county meet or issues that have to do with like national competition, you can see that cohesion, like nothing can happen with them. And my answer was that it is a mentality issue, it's a mindset that the county is above everybody. We've achieved multi-party democracy. What is next for Liberia? This is a very big question that I'm asking. And the reason I'm asking this question because criticisms that existed during the True Weak Party administration decades ago, these same issues are still being criticized today. Even when people who said the True Weak Party was not leading right have been given the mantle authority to lead. We are still criticizing food prices. We we are still criticizing, like people put it a bread and butter issue. I know I will, delve a little bit into that. We are still criticizing corruption. Because in the past, it was like, oh, these true weak party people, they are the ministers, they are the lawmakers, they are the president, they are the vice president, they are the everything. So therefore, in fact, the wealth of the country is being shared among few, while majority of the people suffer. This particular thing this phrase that I just spoke out, if you listen to Soup press conference today, you hear it. Small group of people enjoying the country wealth while the majority suffering. Now the same thing Babe community we said decades ago. That the same thing young Councillor Tiawan Gonglo said decades ago. That the same thing Dr. Dubai Chris Nya said decades ago. That's the same thing, Dr. Amos Sawyer, peace be unto his arches, said decades ago. We are still saying the same thing. What is our problem? What is our problem? We achieved multi-party democracy. It was like an issue. Few people can get it right to run for president. And when they did, one can win. The Liberian people do not have the free will to exercise who to become president of the country. A few people making decisions. The wealth of the country is being shared among few, while the majority of the people suffer. Decades ago. People said in 1950, in fact from 1847, 1848, when Joseph Jenkins Robert became the first elected president of the country. People have been saying it. And today in the 21st century, we are these exact words that people say were words of liberation for the country. People are still saying it. The young, exuberant, enthusiastic, and zealots, student leaders in the country, youth leaders in the country are still using these same phrases. So what is our problem? I will not say what are our problems. So what is our fundamental problem as a country? So if we were able to achieve multi-party democracy where people can form political party, Senator Sir Joseph now is forming a political party. Former Minister of State, Blamo Nelson, is that the name correct? I hope I'm getting it correct. We said Blamo, one of them, please. If I'm not getting it too correct. Forming a political party. Representative Musa Ability forming a political party. We have achieved the multi-party democracy. What is our problem? I know somebody will say, yeah, corruption is our problem. But if corruption is our problem, is it just government that is perpetrating corruption? If corruption was only in government, and we started talking about corruption when people who are in government now were children, when people who are in government now were just students, they were just Sunday school goers, they were just community children, football players, for example, every Saturday on the field. Oh, why you going? Come from school, can't study your lesson. No, Amos to them, Mo Ali then, Sekou Kalasko then, Janga Ko, Jefferson Koji. They were children to go to school. Mama, you come from school, can't study your lesson. They didn't know when play for what running. They were children when other people were in government, and they from their childhood they were hearing about corruption. Chairman Luther Tape, they were hearing about corruption. So if this thing we've heard about when we were kids, and we believe as young people coming up, people who were in leadership, they didn't do well. They don't want to stop corruption because they are benefiting from corruption. How much? Now we graduate from children, from students, and now we are national leaders, and then we are still saying corruption. And our children, my daughter Michaela Davis, my son Leonard Davis, they're coming out and hearing, yeah, Papa, they corruption, been every day, you're talking the radio corruption. So they will come back They will come, grow up, enter government, enter private sector, and we still be talking corruption. So who's supposed to end corruption? Or where is corruption to be stopped? Is it before people enter government? Is corruption actually in the government, or corruption, is raised from the community level, from the school level, from the church level, from the homes, and then it mature in government? What is our major problem? That's one of the question will come answer this morning. I know people want me to be discussing other issues, statistics and other days, but I think the interest of the nation goes beyond numbers. It goes beyond graphs. We need to instill patriotism in the minds of Liberians. Whether you are very young right now, a teenager, whether you are still a kid, whether you are still a student in primary school, secondary school, wherever part of society or level of society you find yourself, we need to start to plant the seed of patriotism in our citizens. If you want statistics, we'll open book and read statistics here. But I believe it is time now that Liberians will start to think what others are doing differently. I know someone will say, Marka, corruption is a global issue. It's not about Liberia. Even in the great United States, corruption issues are there. That's why President Donald Trump even closed the whole USAID issue and all of that. Yes, I agree. But what can we do? In these countries, when you enter one of that cities, you are lost. When you see that paved roads, there are streets, you are lost. They get food program, housing, low cost housing for people. There are other things they are doing. Corruption is a global issue, I agree. But at our level, what are we doing? We must start to love Liberia. We must start to genuinely love Liberia as our country. And that if we see, signs of corruption, signs of thievery, signs of dishonesty, that we should start to say, no, this will not help the country. This will not help the country. Right now, I listen to some people who tell you that in Liberia, if I get my lay $1,500 work, $2,000 work, or even $3,000, lot more talk about $4,000 work, I'm going to play no DV. I'm going to seek for any residency anywhere else. Liberia is a nice country, a very sweet country to live in. Free land of liberty. Even though with laws, rules, and regulations. But some people believe that if I'm here in Liberia working for $3,000, why I should be going to go across the Mediterranean Sea or the Atlantic Ocean to go be looking for a different place to go? I can live here and make a better life. If you make $2,000 net, you can try. You can live a life here. Liberia is very good. We're improving tourism. If you want to stay away from the Boston and noisy Monrovia, you can go to Cape Mount, you can go to anywhere, Nimba, and just relax yourself for the weekend, come back Monrovia fresh, and start your work. Why are we making it look like Liberia is a poor country? People who can do the Human Development Index, whatever, when they assigning poverty to country, they should be very distinctive. They should be telling us that the people are poor. They should not be saying the country is poor. The people are poor. I know it may sound somehow, but I'm saying other emotions. They should say the people are poor. They should not be saying the country is poor. Because Liberia as a country placed on the west coast of Africa, the land, the water bodies, other countries are landlocked, meaning they have no access to the sea. Maybe the only form of water transport are river. They can put boat on river and carry that thing into other countries that have the coast, the sea. We have the water body. We have, one of the longest coastlines in West Africa. We have iron ore. Imagine companies, if you go to Nimba, for example, or Basel, or some part of Bon County, for example, and stand there and you see that they kind of long chain, they work on the long trail carrying iron ore every day, and they been doing it. Is it since when? Yeah, tell me, is it since 2013 they been mining? And they came in and it can finish. Then you can't tell me the country poor. B Mountain has been in Western Liberia for the length of time they've been there that and they are never gone short of gold. We know whether they missing with diamond and other minerals. That gold Benin will know. And they never stop. They didn't say we're moving out in them from here. And they are there. They will be talking about renewal. They will be talking about when people call not small, they go to face the road small. When people call not small, they go to post small medicine in the hospital. When people call not small, so somebody will convince me to say Liberia is a poor country. Liberia is poor, ranked poor. But these big concession companies are stuck to where they are. Even to expand, say, because even where they are, the deposit of these natural resources are there. They're not, they're not shaking the same moment. Thank God we relax or they play with already. They think I'm finny. But we say Liberia is a poor country. Then they say, B Mountain want to help us to build sports academy in Monserrado and build sports academy in Bon County. I mean, that's a fun thing. It's good. We need to develop. Right now, in other countries, in Brazil, in Europe, even in Europe, football now is a very huge investment. Because if you see the money they can send somebody tiny legs picking them for, you can God, why is Marka Davis in his late 30s? Then the other picking what? Lami Yamahuna even read 19-year-old. Jeff of football Benin. That picking and just get vest. Now just can't buy the West Point. So for us to look, Liberians, let us revive our mind and try to put a stop to people telling us the country is poor. And people who are in decision-making positions, you need to start telling the Liberian people that we are not poor. Maybe we are making poor decisions. That is why the country it is why it is. We must do that. Because you can tell me the country poor as the meter just talking Nima alone. Nana wouldn't Nima get in the country. Because if it was depleting over there, it was finishing, they will tell you they want expansion, they want maybe they want to extend to Putu, they want to extend to Wurogisi, they want to extend to different places. But just in Nima, right there, is enough. They just there. You ask Asla Mita, Nana, how many year extension you want? You tell them they want to get a 100-year extension, they will agree. So you think if the minerals was not there, if the mineral was not there, you think they will agree to all these kind of extensions because they know the thing finishing. So even we put plenty of money here again, we may not get it out. But somebody will tell all the country is poor, we are poor people, then we should agree. We should agree that we are poor. Well, yeah, I just talk like that. If I didn't meet some of you expectation, I'm sorry, but this is how I want to say. So let's take some call at 8:30. We will have. So the big question I want for all to answer: we achieve multi-party democracy. Everybody participating in election. Now people say, yeah, that gave women the right. Yeah, women have the right now. Women are running elections in the country. Some of them are winning. If you check in the cabinet, you see women leading key positions in the cabinet. The foreign minister of the country is a woman. The gender minister, a woman. The health minister, a woman. Education minister, a woman. So women are leading. We have achieved some of these things. We're making progress with that. But what is our problem? Good morning.
Morning, Marka. How you doing?
I'm great. Go ahead.
Thank you. Thank you for your second prayer this morning. and this is Maya. I call you for this returning to it. No, Marka, you couldn't say better more than this. You know the main
Oh my God, you slip off, you slip off. So 07702022579 0777 995 995 0777 700 995. These are numbers you can call. Good morning. Good morning, you're live. Your name, where you join us from? Oh, okay, let me see. Good morning.
Good morning, Marka.
Good morning.
I'm Prince Tamba Yuma calling from Sendell.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I agree with you, Marka. You know that what the Bible says, the way they make things, that how he is. Not that we are poor, but then we always think that we are poor. With all the opportunity, with all the resources, we mismanage, we steal, we do all sorts of things because we think that we can make it. Just for instance, see what just happened, right? They tore this damage at your speed.
Yes.
You know that Ghana maximized the benefit of the tour more than any other country because Ghana was prepared. When the guy went there, the way he was welcome, even though I'm not saying that our artists and those that actually manage him here or welcome him did not do well, but I think they should have done better. It have been said that we have beautiful women, right? It have been said that we cook. The entire Africa, we are the best people that cook jollof. When they came here, we didn't do well. We're not prepared. So the way we think that how we are, we need to actually step forward and think better. So thank you very much, Marka.
Okay, thank you for joining the conversation. This caller, good morning. Okay, this one. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you very much, Marka. My name is Thomas F. Josiah, calling from Johnsonville.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you very much for the talking point in the morning. You asking questions, say how can we be able to end the corruption?
Yeah, what is our problem as a country?
Yeah.
There are several things we have fought for. We fought to ensure that, in fact, I may not say all, but we fought for the indigenous people to participate in elections just by voting. We fought for women to be able to vote too, to be seen as equal, citizens. We fought for multi-party democracy. There are other people from political party and run for president too. We achieved that. We fought for let's give women space too. Let women be able to serve in government. Now we got women in government. From Ellington, women have been occupying BB positions. We achieved all of that. But what is still our problem?
Yeah, when you ask me about the corruption, because I know like me topic that for us to be able, how we can be able to end it. You know, corruption it will not really be ended to be to say to end it at all. No, I think we can only try to minimize it at least. Most of that we all can be able to benefit in the sense is like this. Things set in place. But whatever you having to do anything contrary, at the end of the day, the system will hold you. Later, that's the only way for me I see that we can be able to benefit, to be able to minimize the corruption.
Okay, to improve our systems, right?
Yeah, to put system in place.
Okay, thank you.
Right.
Thank you so much for your participation. Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Marka.
Good morning.
Most of you and the team when I call you from my Barclay.
Okay.
You said all this morning, but actually the serious problem with Labrador, actually people are not really getting the real problem. All these ministry and agency you call, you have women there, you have other people. The people are not educated.
Who they not educated, huh?
But they see to me, you to memorize and make 90, to memorize and get B. That's not education. Education how to do the practical reality. You can't tell me you went to school, you obtained master degree or doctorate degree, then they give you a job to perform it. You can't perform it, you say you're educated. Most of our ministers and directors, they are just memorized education people.
So has that to you has that been a trend from since independence? Because our problems have been like this. I mean, So, do you think it's been like that since independence? That all all the people who made minister, even though they go to school, they get the papers, they got a degree, the credentials, the qualification, but practically they don't apply the education. Oh, okay, he left the line. Yeah, so you are listening to the OK Morning Rush. Yeah, 3 minutes to 8:30. Yes, 3 minutes to 8:30. At 8:30, we expect to have our guest from the full authority of Liberia here with us this morning on the show. So yes, we can see as soon as they come, we'll just usher them in. Good morning.
Good morning, Marka.
Good morning.
Thank you, Marka. Marka, this is Jimmy. Jimmy, I call for another. This is people having me in the borough of Nikutan.
Okay.
Marka, la blood problem. La only one person get la blood problem.
Now,
Marka, the game called better in the country. We get personal really for the country to develop our level to improve. Marka, our level improve. Marka, say for example, countries that are around us here.
but you say one person that have problem. Who the one person?
That was the president.
Oh, president. Okay,
Yes.
our problem is president.
Yes, Marka, say for example, the country that
But the whole running of the government doesn't solely last in the hands of the president.
I agree, Marka, but the greater responsibility and the higher decision can be made by the president. Marka, say for example, you are talking about the Western bill.
Mhm.
When President Barack came down, President Barack ordered the closer of Western closer because of the power in there. Marka, 36 million naira worth of gold comes from P-Martin every month, according to Women Pay. You know what P-Martin came out? They came out this football academy. So the television never came out. They came in the football academy to Bonkambe. Marka, what sense does that make, Marka? Marka, they put their own in the player, the TJ came out. They say, we deserve the government.
They doing what?
You know, I come in, Marka. You ever see mega city direct and funny for Nimakani and Bugedo came out? So came out that deserve development. But I play the government Marka. I play with the ordinary people. Because
Yeah, man. Yeah. Good morning.
Good morning, Brother Marka, and let me say good morning to our many listeners.
Good morning, my young man.
Okay, well, I'm Ramsey F. Joseph, and I do join you from district number 5, Mosrado County.
Okay.
Yeah, my brother, let me tell you something. The country, it is not the president. It is we, the citizen, ourselves, the problem.
Because you remember when I started talking, I talk about even people like people who are in authority today who are staying in elementary school and growing up and hearing about the country problem. Yeah.
For sure. It is not the president. Okay. Take it for example. Somebody bring our country seal only for the political reasons. When those guys were arrested and sent them to the jail, you and I went to the jail hall. Then we started chanting slogan. You're not free. Then we do this and that. What have you? But in our common man, who does that? But now that case finished. Ever since that case finished, now come. I cannot tell you, Marka. Let it just say somebody or one common person go and rape and just that. The first thing you remember might be from tomorrow morning. That man will be sent to court, and the court will not be wasted without my case. But send the burning of that capital building up to now. They posted directing the case. Okay. Beside that one, you dare all of people in the country. I would tell you that president can be everywhere. The president will try his best. He or she will come to power to try their best. But the citizen, we ourselves, we does not have a lot. Because when the election finish,
We do
the
not.
people like Ghana, when they finish the election, like Ghana, the election finish, they become Ghanaians. They didn't get time for that, man. You ain't body, man.
Yeah. For me, I strongly believe that we should be doing politics during campaign. When campaign finish, we'll do
for sure.
development.
For sure. By the time the election finish, everybody become one Liberians.
Okay. Thank you.
One of you.
All
Okay.
right. Yes, thank
Thank
you. Thank you. The people already, the people 8:30 is sharp. So yeah, let me just we'll stop the calls now and join our guest, like I mentioned this morning. So well, and this is the OK Morning Rush on OKFM 99.5. My name is Marka Davis, sitting in Clarence Jackson's seat here this morning, bringing you the show. So we have Jay Boema Kiazulu, the Director for Registration, Compliance, and Licensing, was at the Full Authority of Liberia. Sunday J. Kakula is also here, Deputy Director for Regulations, Compliance, Registration, and Licensing. And we also have Judy G. Kamara, Inspector. Yes, I guess that is it. So let's join them now and say good morning. It's great to have all of you here this morning, Chief.
Good morning.
Good morning, thank you.
Y'all feel at home, y'all feel free. They place that clear that clear high area. Yeah. You're always feel at home when you come here. This is okay FM where everything is okay. Yes. So yeah. Good morning. Let's do the march they face with the names.
So I'm Jay Babankia Zulu. I'm the director for regulation, compliance, registration, and licensing of the Food Authority of Liberia.
Okay.
So I am Judy J. Camara.
Okay.
I am from the Food Authority of Liberia, Food Establishment Inspectors.
Okay.
Good morning. My name is Sonny J. Kekula. I'm the Deputy Director for Regulations, Compliance, uh, Registration, and Licensing at the Food Authority of Liberia.
Okay. The Full Authority of Liberia. So heard the names of the guests and their position, the institution. Y'all tell the Liberian people small thing about the Full Authority of Liberia. I know not many persons know the work you do. What is this Full Authority of Liberia? That y'all the one will be sharing the bread and butter that the Prime Minister talked about yesterday. So so just give some clear overview of what the institution is.
Okay, let me just give us some synopsis of the Food Authority. The Food Authority of Liberia, the act that established the Food Authority of Liberia was passed in 2019. Initially, it was submitted in 2017, but finally, it was passed in 2019. And since then, nothing has happened about the Food Authority. So, some part of last year, to be specific, um, due to the fast certainty and the magnanimous of the president of the Republic of Liberia, His Excellency Joseph Marka, deemed it expedient to appoint its first group of staff of the Food Authority, including the board. So the management team headed by Honorable Priscilla Chiru, that she is the Director General, and Honorable Theophilus Indaba, which is the Deputy Director General for Technical Services, and Madam Georgia and Gray, who is a Deputy Director General for Administration. So since March, um, the Food Authority have been doing little work. In fact, we started in one small room. Maybe sometime maybe this week or next week, our Director General will come to give a detail as
Okay.
to how we started and where we are now. So for us to this morning, we came actually to give you the the gist of our registration, because we have a pending registration that we want to carry out, because the full authority is not really visible, and I mean not more people know about the full authority.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so since the key point of discussion because of the time we got here is about the registration, can you lay out what this registration process is?
Okay. Our registration process. But first, we have to look at what do we mean by the full authority. The full authority was actually operationalized in March of last year, that is 2025, and its mandate is to look at the safety, the quality, and the proper regulation of food and feed product in the country. So, and some of it are full responsibility of the food authority is to make sure that the oversee um, of standard food safety standard in the country.
Okay.
They have the mandate to conduct inspection. They have the mandate to manage food 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 foodborne disease emergency, maybe eruption. The food authority is in full swing to be able to carry on scientific analysis through laboratory testing. The food authority provide pieces of advice to the President of the Republic on food policy. The food authority also facilitate trade and regulate imported food and exported food. So that is the full responsibility of the food authority. And what do we mean by food? If you check in the act of the act that established the food authority, chapter 3, it clearly lay out of those companies what we refer to as food, to looking at beverages that is non-alcoholic and alcoholic beverages. We're talking about water in several form, water, processed water. We're talking about bottled water, tanker water. We're talking about the frozen food. We're talking about the imported food in general. So food in general uh, is actually being the food authority is being given that legal mandate to be able to take and have complete control of it. Because prior to the establishment of the food authority, there have been fragmentation of the food control system of Liberia. So you will see NFIL cover certain component, EPA cover certain component, Commerce, National Standard Lab, NAFA, like that. So the food authority was actually, put into place to come and have complete control of the food control system. And in order to coordinate that, we have to have series of collaboration with those different institutions to be able to make sure that we all come together to have complete control of the food system. So our registration, to be precise, our registration we focus on food business operator and the food establishment. So the registration look at those who importing food in the country, who manufacturing food in the country, and we have a fee schedule that the food authority came up with, that each of those business owner or operator we have to conform to. That is, for manufacturer we have 4 different levels. Okay. That is small scale manufacturing company. We have specific amount that they will pay. Like you have to reach out to the food authority in order to get that. And we have a medium scale. That is small to medium. The manufacturing company. We have the large manufacturing company, and we have something special manufacturing product, like specialized medical product, or infant for babies. Yeah. So maybe my colleague can start from there, then I can.
Yeah. So let's hear from the other people. This registration process that he's talking about. Why are you registering these institutions, and what specific institutions you are registering?
So food in general is an interconnected issue, and it has to do with so many stakeholders being involved, whether from the animal sector, from the environmental sector, from the regulatory arm, from interested parties, the donors, and that of the manufacturing. So for the food registration, what the food authority is doing this. During our inspection up to date, we have so many issues with cases concerning unwholesome food, spoiled food being dumped in the market or being imported, and liability or traceability become issues. Quite recent time, we just completed the disposal of tasted on tomato maize. And we are also investigating Indomie, another noodles that were being imported in Liberia, and is undergoing a record internationally, which Liberia must take a step towards that. So we are doing this to trace, to make sure that we have records of our food control system, or food being processed in a country, manufacturer, or you are a distributor, being it on a whole scale level or on a retail level. That food you are distributing must be traceable. The food authority must have record on them. So we are registering manufacturer, locally processed, we are registering them. People who are importing food, we also registering them. So for now, what we are doing is we making sure that the product you are manufacturing is being listed, that in your name as a manufacturer, or as an importer of that specific food. You have to make sure that that food is listed within the database of the food authority. We also have to have record on you as an importer, not just the product, because the product can be imported and be sold to different people. So we must have record on you. Those you are selling to, your major distributors, also distribution centers have to be recorded. So
So
those
one
are
of
the
the
issues.
so one of the key reason for this registration is for traceability purpose,
It's a
so that
traceability.
you will know who is bringing what.
Who exactly, who is
Okay.
bringing what, and
And
what you are bringing, how are you bringing it, how it's being handled across from where you producing it to the market level, and of course to the household level, because foodborne diseases, food spoilage is not, or contamination is not just from the processing. The person who handling it also have their own responsibility. The person who eating or preparing it on the table also have their own responsibility in contaminating the
so
food.
okay, let's hear from the madam. What the registration process look like? Are you going to these institutions and recording their detailed information, or are they coming to the full authority of Liberia to do the process?
Okay, thank you again. We've been going to Ceros area. First, we started with the coastal,
Okay.
and we've been going to them, encouraging them with the education business.
Okay.
And some of them has been
But
coming.
why are you encouraging them? Are they not compelled to do that?
You know,
You're begging them to come register?
most people really don't know about food authority yet.
Okay.
So you have to go and explain to them
Okay. You're
and
right.
encourage them
Yeah.
to come, and while they're coming to do the registration. And secondly, we also encouraging the restaurant owners
Okay.
and the street food vendors like La Papido, co-shops, and things. Then we are encouraging them to come and do the registration. We're going to go to them. Now we are over the air. We're on the air right now, encouraging them to come and do the registration. But we reach out to them to encourage them also to come and do the registration. And while we're doing this registration is that we want, like, those who are facing the food, like the restaurant owner and La Papido, like the way we call it, we encourage them to come and do the registration, because after doing this registration, we have to train you.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to go through a training. After this training, before we can give you a permit.
Okay.
And before we give you that permit, we have to go and do inspection
Okay.
to know the training that you went through, whether you are doing the right thing. Because a lot of this that when you enter the restaurant, you will see the people, like those who facing the food, their hair all open up. The nails are all long, and then you say you're facing the food for people to eat. And these things, some people, like when after they finish eating, they're not going to get sick when some people have a strong resistance and others don't have. People who have strong resistance, they will not come down with sickness right away. But those people will have to encourage them to come to do them registration and for us to train them to tell them what to do.
Is there a fee attached to the registration process? And if yes, what's the process like?
Yes.
There are fees attached.
Okay.
Um,
Because
the first thing is
just before you go further, because I heard you listed some categories. You talk about people who are manufacturing food products in the country.
Of course.
You talk about people who are importing and distributing as well.
Of
And
course.
now the madam talked about people who own restaurants, even cook shop and stuff like that. So let's talk about it.
So they are all food hinderers.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, of course. They are we call them food based operator or food business operator. So the registration, the fees attached is minimal, and the food authority is an autonomous agency. A revenue.
Why people can be hard to call money?
So what we are doing is that in fact we categorize them to make sure that because the Liberianization policy, we are also conscious of that.
Okay.
So if the business is Liberian owned, it is of different category, and if it is a foreign owned, of course, is a different category.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair enough.
Yeah,
fair enough.
that's what we are doing. Yeah. So the fees have to be attached because the full authority need to operate.
So do you want to just let the public know that what the fee depends on your assessment and what kind of business you do, and then you fall in the specific category of fees that you're supposed to pay? Is that what you want to say, or you want to call it money?
No. We are not going that way because we don't have the fee schedule with us here now. So
Now
because of that we cannot do that.
Okay.
Well, all in all, who we expect to come to register at the full authority, we expect manufacturer, that local manufacturer. We expect local manufacturer, processor, be it. We expect importer.
Okay.
We expect people who exporting. We expect restaurant. We expect hotel.
Okay.
We expect market seller. Yeah. We expect those are also importing frozen food, which is also
Is it market seller like the ordinary people who can sell the chicken feet on the table?
Yeah, we have the post system in place. Yeah, we have the post system in
But
place.
if you capture the people who bring in the chicken feet already and you know what they are bringing, the people who go take it and just put it in the market, you want to register them too?
So that is a major problem in country.
Okay.
So we have some of the food, they are temperature control.
Okay.
That temperature should maintain at all times until the person ready to maybe to
prepare
to eat.
Okay.
But in Liberia, we don't really go by that. You see, so any attempt that you allow the frozen food to defrost, you have microbial growth exponentially occurring on that food product. So at the end, you see that food get contaminated before even the consumer can even buy and go and cook. So these are things that we try to curtail. So and more than that, one of the reasons that we came here, you talk about that traceability, because where you are importing the food from, we are interested in that. In that, we want to know where you imported it from. So we will also be looking at authorization permit before importation and authorization permit before exportation. So these are two key things we also have.
So what is the time period for this registration, and what happens to people who deliberately refuse to register?
So we have for now to.
Y'all get legal department?
Yes, we have legal department.
If you don't get legal department, you gotta establish legal department, because if you are enforcing, there will always be some legal issues.
Yeah, I
Because
know.
if people deliberately decide not to go by what the law says, you have to make them to answer to the law. So if you don't get legal department, you start establishing a legal department.
Yeah, we have legal team
Okay.
currently at the full authority, and we are working together, making sure that all the necessary regulations be in place. So, few days ago, the standard authority of Liberia developed a standard on on frozen food. And by the way, one of the cardinal responsibility of the standard authority of Liberia is to develop standard. So for the full authority is interested in food standard. So they develop those standards, and they turn it over to the full authority. So we now going to work along with them to be able to develop that standard into regulation. So when it's into regulation, and then it's legally binding that they can be able to the business people to follow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, but I didn't hear about the time period. Is there a time period attached to the whole registration process?
So like you said, they usually we standard is into twofold. The first thing is you have the volunteer period, and the second aspect is the mandatory period.
Okay.
So the full authority just coming. We started that since last year. Up to 5 businesses have registered since our inception, and
How many
now is
businesses?
5, because we is a gradual process. We have to go and work with them.
You think it looks a little bit strange to them?
It have to be
is.
strange.
Okay.
It have to be strange. Most of them are not used to the system. They've been doing it the usual way, and it's not
They've been
time
doing business as usual.
as usual. It's not time that we that we
put things in
modify.
place.
We modify. So to modify it, you have to be patient. Yes, to allow people get adjusted to the modification you have made to the system. So for now, it's a mandatory period. However, what we are doing is to reach out to them, remind them about the process. So it's actually a mandatory registration. Businesses should not compare to register with the full authority.
All right, we got 6 minutes. Let's have some little interaction with people who are calling, because we want to know what their reaction to it. But I would like to ask whether people are embracing this idea. Because by the number you mentioned, 5, it means like people are not really pushed to it. Is that the reason why you are doing the media awareness?
No, it's not just about registration, but the entire full authority. Like we said, it being new, a new entity, and so people have to be aware of the entity first. Then people will get adjusted to its activities or
Yeah.
get themselves
I
involved.
know when you're
in
going to work in the morning, people can be but what the person say they working as a full authority?
Yeah,
But
full
what about
authority.
full authority?
Yeah.
Full authority.
So
Where do you
so
have
let me
full authority?
let me just a minute. What is happening is that some of those businesses, especially the international, the foreign, they have welcomed the idea. Most of them have welcomed the idea that it happening in their home. In fact, only in Liberia that it is not happening. So in fact, they are working with us, giving us strategies as to, because most of them want to adhere to standards. They want for standard practice to be introduced in Liberia.
All right, so that's a few calls. 0777700 0777 Call and let's hear what you even know about the full authority of Liberia. Let's take this first caller right here. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, this is Chicheke Espopo calling from Bannersville.
All right, go ahead.
Yes, I want to give thanks to the Almighty God and those in the studio there, the guests. Yeah, I just listened to them pertaining to food processing and whatever, cook shop owner, and even those that are in the market are selling, of which they want to conduct a training. But actually, what I want for them to do in their training,
they're doing registration. They're doing registration here first, because when you register,
exactly, so they need registration. But one of the things I've observed in the market, even the chicken feet, the spare rib that the people selling, you see them, they just put them on the table and open up, and you see flies flying over it. And people go there and just buy it. Some people don't know how to maintain the food. Even those are cooking. They just get it from the market and just say, washing it, so now they don't clean it. So those people need well training, how to position their food and to cover it, maybe use some of these things like nets to cover the food to avoid the flies.
All right. Yeah, let's take another call. We don't have the luxury of time.
Hello?
Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Go ahead.
Yeah, my name is Jean Tony Gonner. I call you from Central Moro. Prefer to rescue you. Yeah, I want to say thank you to the team. They're in studio. They are doing a marvelous job. But just as you said, they have to be very systematic for us to be able to identify those, do a pre-marking, and be able to reach every look corner of our country, because what we consume, our food, is very essential to our health. So I support the food authority, but they need to get to the bottom. They need qualified staff. They need people who is willing to serve the state. And so from there, I think from the food, if we can handle the food issue, we can solve some of the health problems in this country. So,
all right. If we can handle the food issue, we can solve some of the health problems in the country. Good morning.
Yeah, I'm David. How are you?
I'm great. Go ahead.
I joined the conversation from Renison and a member of the Unity Party Intellectual Bureau.
Okay.
First of all, let me say thanks to the management and Madam Celia Cheru. She is doing as serious as well at that identical institution. In my mind and in my understanding, it will be graded at the next NAFA former box, because she's trying to bring the identical institution to life. And Marka, it will shock you for you to understand that only 5, but if the identical institution need be in the press and they taking it to the people, I think more people will get to them. And my last question, that for me to conclude, my question here is, people that are within West Point, how you call it, drying the identical space for us, Bonnie, will they be part of the identical registration too? Because just imagine they are getting the fish raw from the vendors, then they drying it. So because they go through so many processes, because we get certain fish to come with money. With that, people will be part of the identical food registration. Thank you very much, M. Grace Manning, once more.
All right, thank you. We don't have the luxury of time again, so we'll just go to our guest. We can just use 2 minutes to close across the board.
All right, let me come in about the training business. You talk about the first caller talk about. That's how we're encouraging them to come and do the registration, because those that are coming to do the registration, they have to go through the training for us to put them in place how to go about fixing the food for people. We're going to teach them a lot of things. Like the lapa pido, the food they face, where they facing the food and things there, they get the dirty water there, and when dirty water there, the dirt is sitting out there, the roaches coming, the green flies or all coming, we have to put things in place. Even though it will take time, but we have to do it. Okay. To save us here.
Yeah, let's hear from the two bosses so we can close. Your parting comments.
Okay, so whether you in West Point or you are in Maryland, in Oku Town, you're going to be a part. So the training personnel, again, assure you that the staff, Madam Priscilla Churu started with, they are all experts. They've been in to the food business for long before the establishment of the food authority. That was the excellent job she did to recruit the first trained persons to be onboarded. Of course, people will be trained, people will be recruited, other staff who will be recruited, they will be trained as a means of creation of a job through full trade. Then the registration system is going to be, of course, they have to be systematic. We're going to take it system by system. That's how we're going to work.
Okay, finally.
Okay, my my parting comment. Actually I want to look at the one of the reason of which we carry on the particular registration, and listing of the product as Kekula said, is to risk our food product. You know, we cannot just go into the market and just register product at once. We have to list them, and after listing them, we have to profile them. We have to know which one are at high risks, we want at medium risks, we want at low risks. So especially for the high risk product, we definitely go to laboratory. High and medium risks, we will go to for laboratory testing before we declare that product a registered product. So on a note, I think we can stop here, and many thanks to our Director General of the Food Authority, Madam Priscilla Cheru, for driving this initiative and reaching out at the level today. Thank you so much.
Okay, so they are from the National Food Authority. We have had with us this morning J. Boyman Kiazulu. He's the Director for Regulations, Compliance, Registration, and Licensing at the that's Food Authority of Liberia. We also had Sunday J. Kekula, Deputy Director for Regulations, Compliance, Registration, and Licensing, as well as Judy G. Kamara, Inspector, yes, Food Inspector at that authority. Thanks for coming. We hope that you will open up the institution to the media so that it will grow. Yeah. Thank you. Okay, this is the OK Morning Rush. My name is Marka Davis. Let's go for this Water and Sewer Corporation announcement. It says, this notice is to inform customers who have outstanding water and sewer bills of US $50 and above that the Liberia Water and Sewer Corporation will commence a mass disconnection exercise in the coming days. Affected customers are strongly advised to settle their arrears promptly to avoid service disconnection and the inconvenience and embarrassment that may result. LWSC remains committed to providing reliable water and sewer services and counts on the cooperation of all customers to meet their payment obligations. This is signed by the management of the Liberia Water and Sewer Corporation. And this one, the corporation is pleased to announce the successful replacement of damaged sewer pipes on Benson Street, Central Monrovia. Customers in the area with valid registration will now be reconnected as our technical, sales, and marketing teams visit the community in the coming days. Property owners on Benson Street and nearby areas who are not yet connected to the sewer network are encouraged to visit our Front Street office on Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and on Saturdays, 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. to complete their registration. The Liberia Water and Sewer Corporation remains committed to providing reliable services and appreciates the cooperation and support of all customers. This is signed by the management of the Liberia Water and Sewer Corporation. This short musical break, we be right back. are freedom fighters. Damn it, I thought I could sing more than Clarence. Damn it, but I make it. Well, folks, this is the OK Morning Rush on OK FM 99.5. Madame Victoria Parby is celebrating her birthday today. Yeah, everyone impressed. Happy birthday to you, Madame, and thanks for always following the local media. At least you always following. I remember when I was at my former workplace, you always follow and you always call, to participate in these different discussions, which are very, very important. And as you celebrate your birthday today, we think we should give it up for you. Hearts up to you, Madam Victoria Parby. Happy birthday to you. One of your songs here, Chogon Repu, one of your songs from We Nation in Grand Bassa County also says happy birthday to you. The we boys think they are from a nation. Every day they say, oh, we nation, and stuff like that. Yeah, so but that's what it is. Fede Koku, good morning to you, man. Thanks for joining. Macaulay Nangbe is also following. This one is a Liberia will rise online television. Yes, but thanks to all of you who are following us this morning. It's great to be on the OK Morning Rush. So shortly we'll join these Nimba men, but in the meantime, let's enjoy the freedom fighters some more. Yeah, para. Oh yes, the music is a very good song. I don't even know the artist, but I mean it's a very good song. Yeah, so my Vic, Eddie Hammer, a Liberian journalist, is also extending happy birthday treat to you, Eddie Hammer. He say, yeah, I woman there from Lack. as he what you gonna know the woman Bowie. Yeah, Mavic, Eddie Hammer is also extending birthday greetings to you this morning. Yes, so Jefferson Lawrence duo. Yes, these men, even though they look the boys, but these men are these men are here this morning to be with us on the show. So let me say good morning. It's great to see you.
Good morning, Marka. It's a pleasure to join you on the OK Morning Rush.
Why are you always wearing cap?
Probably have become addicted to wearing cap.
Okay.
That's why I always wear cap.
That's your addiction?
Yes.
Yeah, Lawrence, that's you, man. How are you this morning?
Good morning to you, Mr. David. Good morning to the OK family. Good morning to all Liberians, especially Nibanians and well-wisher.
Okay. Yeah, so how is your county? How is the trophy, the Pope trophy you won the other day? How is everything?
So firstly, let me state that Marka called my name, but he did not mention the name that will show to people that are actually here for Nima. I'm Jeff Dan Jefferson. So when you just
British name,
when you just call the British name Jeff Jefferson, does that guy really come from Nima County?
What is the connection between a Jeff Jefferson and Nima County?
So the Dan, just make sure you put the Dan.
So the young man is a Dan.
Yes. And I hear from district number 5, Soke. Yeah, my town is Yaolepula, and we are happy to be here today. I'm sure Lawrence understood where he's from in Nima.
Yeah, y'all gotta prove your citizenship. Let's hear you, Lawrence. Where are you from?
Thank you. The name Lawrence Duo hail from specifically Sauvigny. Yeah, I come from Sauvigny.
Yeah, Sauvigny. That's a good thing. Yeah, but how have you guys been enjoying the victory against Grand Cru? I think you won 2-0 against Grand Cru County during the final of the National County Sports Meet, especially football.
Yes, on the average, we had a great county meet, 2025-2026. I think it was convened under the team Inclusive Development Through Sports, a great team. Nima had an excellent display both with our football, kickball, and basketball teams. We could have had 3 finals. It was just unfortunate that our kickball team did not make it, but the kickball team came third, the basketball team came second, and the football team came first. 2-3-1. That's our code. And so we had a great time, and we just want to speak to the support, thank Nimbais and those well wishers who do not hear from Nima, like the likes of Sony. Sony, who went to one of our activities.
GB Riley.
Yeah, GB Riley contributed 100,000 Liberian dollars. Yeah. She's now called Ko, named after our superintendent, Madam Ko Miapegona. So we had an excellent 2025-2026 National County Sports Meet, and the records are there. They are unbeatable. You cannot take them from us. We just want to tell the minds and our county officials, legislative caucus, and all well-meaning Nibans for the support to the team. But we've come here today. I know Lawrence will add. We've come to discuss activities leading to our celebration, which kicks off today.
Okay, let's hear you.
Yeah. So thanks, Dan. Like I'll call you for this particular platform. You are not Jefferson. You are Dan. And then please
you are Dan.
If I call me choir, we talk choir. Yeah, choir lega. That is let's say the word.
Let's say that.
So thanks. Nima County. When you hear Nima County, it's a county of preparedness. We are always prepared. I will put it typically that a criminal always think 5 times ahead of you. So once the opportunity is given to us, we prepare 7 times ahead of you. So it was a great match. I must appreciate all of the candidates that participated, especially the grand finalists, who one way or the other we defeated them, but sportsmanship, they did extremely well, and the game was cool. Mm-hmm. We admire, we enjoy the game, we enjoy the atmosphere. But whenever Nima is in anything, just count victory. So, like Dan said, we are here today to give the tolerance for our celebration comes starting now as we speak, and then a 5-day celebration. So it's a nice thing. And all Nibanians who are listening, all well wishers, like Sonia.
Yeah, Sonia.
Yeah, she I don't know, she's
from Bon County.
Bon County. Mm-hmm. And then she have been given one town, like Dan said, in Nima. And I'm sure Sonia will be part of that particular celebration project.
She's wholly
in fact, she is not a Bongis again. She is a Nibayan.
Yeah.
So definitely she will be part of the process. And all those who contributed towards our success, we appreciate them and calling onto them now as we speak. Nibanians, well-wishers are grading up for the first parade this morning, starting 10. Yeah.
Okay, yes. So let's get a lineup of activities for the celebration.
Yeah, so the celebration is being held under the theme Celebrating Unity, Resilience, and Victory. And the itinerary is, we've got 5 days like choir said. Mm-hmm. Is that choir, right?
Yeah, choir.
Yeah, choir. Like choir said. We've got 5 days of activities commemorating our trophies celebration. And so, as it says, the celebration has been held under the theme Celebrating Unity, Resilience, and Victory. And today is parade. But Nibais are urged to gather at the New Look Entertainment Center, the New Look Entertainment Center in Pingsville, around the town hall. That's where all the buyers are already gathering to kick off the parade. The parade is cutting across different points in Monserrate, let's say Morovia and its surroundings. That's the first activity commemorating the celebration of our trophies today. Our seventh football trophy. Let us make it clear that we celebrate our seventh football trophy. Seventh football trophy. Very important. Very important to emphasize. Yes. And following, so the different points that we will be heading today as part of the parade is from New Look. We'll be going to Duper Road Junction. That's Area Junction. Area Junction, that's the first place after we shall have departed New Look. We will go to Area Junction. From Area Junction, that is from the Duper Road to Area Junction route we'll be using. From there, we proceed to Boulevard Junction. At most 20 minutes at each of these different locations.
Yeah.
From Boulevard, we will stop at Peace Island Junction, and we'll go into the Peace Island community. I'm very sure we're not gonna just use 20 minutes in Peace Island because that is the whole environment of the mines.
Sure.
So we might likely spend 30 45 minutes in the Peace Island community. Subsequently, we will proceed to Cat Lake Junction. From Cat Lake Junction, we'll go to Turner Street Sinker, Broad Street, Broad and Johnson Streets intersection, New Georgia Junction, Bannersville Junction, 72nd Junction, Soul Clinic, Red Light Police Academy, and back to Duper Road Junction. Those are the different places we'll be stopping today as part of the celebration parade day 1, and then choir can pick it up from day 2.
Okay, so thank you for outlining our activities today. Thank you.
But there will be GB sale at New Look before you do the parade. Just make sure you carry small money, purchase your. Normally we can sell the GB 1,500, or maybe it will be $10 today. But just carry something to 1,500, buy a $1 GB and swallow before you can be ready for the parade.
Yeah. So again, departure from Morovia after our activities today, several activities. Our departure from Morovia will be tomorrow. We will be hailing for Nima County.
Okay.
Nima. So our pickup time starts 9 a.m. So all well wishers, you don't have to worry about transportation. Transportation is available. Buses, our committee are doing all their possible best to line up the buses for you. So by 9 o'clock, please be at the pickup point, New Look, right? There where we will be picking up all the people from. And then the convoy will be officially departing en route to Nima County. And then Mount Barclay community. 20 minutes, we're going to stop there. Whosoever wishing to go, we will be picking up from there. And then we're going to stop Cax City. Yeah. Kakata, my give.
Yeah, Kakata people say the way you'll be there fast area when I'm bad.
We'll be stopping there. You know that sport mesh to have a little conversation with citizens of my give. Okay. So we will spend 30 minutes there. From there, we'll be going to our nearby. We cannot yet pass to go Nima Country without stopping to our nearby neighbors. So we'll be stopping Banga City, one county, and there we're going to spend 45 minutes. And we're going to be chatting with them, interacting, enjoying the atmosphere, the gatherings. And then from there, we will proceed strictly to
the border point.
The border point, yes. The border point, Sokepa. Yeah. Bon County and Nima, right there to the border point. We're going to stop there. Also, we had a little reception.
That is where you have the welcome to Nima.
Yes.
Is that Sokopa, eh?
Yeah, Sokopa.
Sokopa,
yeah. Sokopa. So people can pronounce it as Sokimpa.
Yeah.
Sokopa.
Sokopa. So there we will stop there, and then we'll be interacting with our hardworking mother, superintendent of Nima County. We're going to be there meeting the superintendent and all of the delegation also because they will be
county
there.
officials, traditional chiefs, and
they will be there waiting for us.
You know, there is a nice office she built there, nice place, reception area there that she built.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a great movement stopping there.
So after interacting all, she's going to join the convoy as always she has been from the day of this particular county meet. She has been all of the churches, right? Interacting with everybody. And then we'll be proceeding to Gompa. Yes. The commercial, Gompa City. So there it will be our final arrival point for that day.
Why are you making too much emphasis on the Gompa?
Because that era is very much recession. The recessions that people receive in Gompa. There's no sleepy. There we're going to turn all the doors from all of the corner and see our best. Yes, everybody, including the band fee, our presence. And then from there, in the evening, our activity from 8 p.m., there will be a grand musical jamboree. Either there will use sports page. Ganta City, right?
Yeah, so that page has been transformed now to the Gompa Stadium.
Okay,
the
Gompa
Sports Stadium.
Yes. And then if I don't have to worry about in terms of music, in terms of entertainment, I don't have to worry because we got one of Nima County Finance CEO, I believe, who is the chair on that particular committee from the public entertainment committee. He is doing all of the best with his team. They are putting together everything so that you don't have to worry about music. You don't have to worry about performances. Everything gonna be there. So we're gonna be there from 8 to wee hour.
To the break of dawn.
Yeah.
That is for day 2. So today is this day 1 activities in Monserrate. Day 2, like choir said, is departing Monrovia to Nima County. Day 3, while we are in Nima County, Saturday, January 31, is a county-wide victory tour, and we'll be departing. The team will be departing Ganta City. We'll be back on the county-wide tour to share the victory with citizens across key districts. The stopping points will be Flompa, 20 minutes, Saclipier, 1 hour,
That's great.
Great Town. Great Town, 20 minutes. Marka from that place is over here something. The main labor most always live in Nima.
We used to go. Grey Market is Mondays, so we used to leave Zwatu and go to Grey Market to buy air control. That football.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, when we buy the ball to relax, come and play, we'll be playing the Grey balls.
So you have nothing to play with.
Then we can call another contract and next Monday to go buy another ball.
So Great Town will be 20 minutes. So if you are nearby here from those towns, Nima is so big we cannot go to every place. So these places are being mentioned where the stops will be made in Tapeta, 1 hour. Then following the final stop here.
Tapeta 1 hour. Okay. I never see that one.
No, we're gonna spend 1 hour there. The time there. Yeah.
And
Tapeta, a big So following the final stop, the convoy. So Tapeta will be the final stop, and then the team will return back to Gompa City for rest and preparation for day 4. The choir will take us through day 4, February 1.
Okay. Thank you. Thanks to everyone again. We are giving you all of the runs so that you can get prepared starting now by 10 o'clock. So thank you again, Dan. So for day 4, what we're going to be doing, you cannot do everything just with entertainment here and there. So you have to have little appreciation to the Almighty God who led you and always leading you to victories. So in day 4, February 1st, which is Sunday, there will be a Thanksgiving and community engagement. So we're going to go and appreciate and present the cup to God Almighty and the peace-loving people of Nima. And we'll be asking God to say, hey, Father, in the name of the Son, give all consecutively, just be giving you all the county meat. Don't give it to anybody. Don't give it to anybody. Just be giving you all the county meat. So we're going to do that. And then from there, by 9 a.m., after our Thanksgiving and community engagement with people of Nima County, we'll be departing from San Nicolas City to Campley. Yes, Campley. And then from there, we're going to be stopping around the administrative building, the house of the administrators of Nima County. We're going to be stopping there, interacting with them, presenting them the trophy. And then from there, in the afternoon, there will be a grand final in San Nicolas.
Okay.
And then there we're going to be concluding everything right in the capital city of Nima County, San Cody. Why I know, my God, I know some of you guys, while we are celebrating San Cody, you guys already be in Ganta too doing yours. So it's going to be a round table thing.
My man,
and other people going to be in Tabata too and so forth.
My man,
yeah.
Listening to the superintendent saying, he said, she said, and these Ganda boys, they're bluffing with nice city.
Okay.
She said, I just gave them 3 more years. They will be running from Ganda and coming to Sanikwele.
Yes, you can see the transformations are going.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So let me just recap what you guys said with the I'm trying to.
Mr. Terry, before you recap quickly, let me say something. One of my childhood friends just sent me a message, and he is sharing tears. And he said, "Oh, Lawrence Tuo, so you have left my DB County. You join him now." So my friend, brother Jededon Seyon, B-Ball, I call you, by identity, yes, my DB, but origin.
Yeah, Nima.
The bloodline, you cannot cross it.
Exactly.
So, brother, sorry, I did not leave Nima, my DB County. We are all together. So but now we are discussing Nima. Thank you.
So as a moderator and me call myself rapporteur also. Let me recap what the guest just said, just for emphasis. According to them, the celebration has already started this morning at New Look. New Look is located.
GSA.
Yes, that's the town hall road between Joba and Pinsville Town Hall itself. So right behind the PCS, the Pinsville Community School, there where New Look is. In Pinsville, so according to them, GB is on sale, drinks, everything. Nimbayans are gathering there already. So that's the start of day one activity according to the team here in studio. There will be a parade and there are routes and stopovers. Each stop approximately 20 minutes according to them. They talk about ELWA Junction, Boulevard Junction, Peace Island Community. Somewhere around Calic Junction, 20th Street, Broad Street, New Georgia Junction, Bartnersville Junction, 72nd Junction, Soul Clinic. So these are places the float will be going with the whole crew on it. Yeah. Red Light Police Academy and Duporo. Okay. And then tomorrow, according to Lawrence, tomorrow, which is Friday, will be departure from Monrovia at 9 o'clock sharp a.m. The pickup point is the same New Low where they are gathering this morning. And then a brief stop at Mount Barkley Community, about 20 minutes. We'll reach Kakata. They tell me, you'll be looking at you, I'll be laughing. Kakata is 30 minutes. You know what I mean? Nima Kwado. 30 minutes. In Kakata, Bon County, about 45 minutes, 1 hour. Sokopa, that's the border between Bong and Nimba right there where normally we'll receive all of the officials. There where the superintendent will receive the trophy and then on the float straight to Ganta and arrival in Ganta at 8 p.m. There will be a grand musical jamboree at the Ganta Sports Stadium from 8 p.m. all the way according to Melvin. I mean not Melvin but Lawrence. And then, the following day, which is Saturday, right?
Yeah.
Yes. According to Jeff Jefferson, on Saturday, there will be a county-wide tour. That means taking the trophy to the people.
Yes.
Yeah, so it will start from Ganta. We'll pick up, I say we.
But
you're part of it.
As a matter of fact, you are a coach.
Okay, every family part of it.
You are a coach on publicity.
They will not interview how to do. Yes. So you just forgive me. Let me say the thing. So yes, we'll pick up. They will pick up.
You still talking we?
Definitely a part of it.
Yes, absolutely. But however, so Flomba will be the first stop. Seclipia an hour plus Gray 20 minutes up to Tapeta. Tapeta is the biggest city in Lower Nimba.
Yeah.
Yes. So, and we understand that Nimbayans in Grand Jide County, under the umbrella of Nimba Kwado, have already mobilized themselves. They have contributed hugely to come and meet the team. They were initially appealing whether we could just go there with the trophy. We want to carry our trophy.
We want to carry Grand Jide.
Yeah. So they will come to meet the team in Tapeta. Yeah, they come to meet the team in Tapeta. So Tapeta will be where we will spend the evening and come back to Ganta. Yeah, I'll be with the team. Let me just thought the team will be there. Yeah, man. So we'll return to Ganta, and then on Sunday now, we will take the trophy to Sunny Kole, do the Thanksgiving and every other stuff initially. Then we'll go to Campley, from Campley, come back to Sunny Kole, and then do the official indoor program where there will be certification of people who contributed hugely, including Sony Yala,
Marka Tike,
all the other people.
Yes.
So it will end in Sunny Kole now. If you like, you want to sleep Sunny Kole before you pick up, you can. Or
no problem.
You want to come Ganta and sleep before coming.
I want to use this.
Yeah, so we'll go back to the guests now to say.
Want to use this meeting to say thanks to the steering committee. At that time was headed by Alfonso Glider.
Yeah, Glider.
Yeah, Ways and Means, Ralph Sonkale, they are still part of the celebration committee, but they do a great job.
And Ralph is the chairman of the celebration committee.
Yeah, Ralph is the chairman, Pekele, co-chair, Printers, secretary. And we here, we are members of the publicity. Marka is the co-chair of publicity. Christopher Fine is the chair for the celebration committee. So we just want to thank all of those who rallied around Nimba County to ensure that the level of preparation was so huge, and you cannot describe it. Preparedness level when it comes to Nimba County activities, you cannot overemphasize it. So I want to thank everybody, and the support is still there. The county caucus as well. The county caucus is extremely well. Permanent citizens hailing from Nimba and those residents in Montserrat and Morovia surroundings, they're extremely well. But the need for support is still needed. There are people to state this. Buses will be available, but when you are going, you're responsible for your own lodging and your own feeding. But one of the key what you need to have before you even board a bus is you should have purchased the $10 the t-shirt that has a 7th trophy celebration tag on it. You should purchase it. I think $10 or $15. That is why we'll how they call you, avail you to board the bus. If you don't have that t-shirt, forget it. The buses will be available, but you might have that t-shirt and a very valid t-shirt that you're not going to do. The real one, we know the real t-shirt, which costs $10. Have it, and then you can board the bus. When you're going, the celebration committee is carrying you, but they're not responsible to feed you. They're not responsible to lodge you. They're only responsible to carry you and bring you back. Yes. I'm sure Choir will want to add to that.
Yeah, add to that so we can open the lines. Maybe the buyers want to call and ask questions and stuff like that.
Yeah. So thank you for the update in terms of. So can they join us? We stay in the process, get the t-shirts, and then I don't think in terms of food, I don't think Nimba can worry about food. In fact, this is not. In fact, when you Nimba, everything, the food basket. Right, we are the full basket now. Before it used to be Lofa, but we took it from them. We say, hey man, Lofa can make it. So, but they are our uncles, and we respect them. So when you have a name, you have a food, but just try to kind of support, get your t-shirt on, be part of the process. One Nimba, one people, and one unity. Yeah.
Okay, one Nimba, one people, one unity. Lawrence Duo, Jeff Dan Jefferson. Lawrence Choir Duo and Jeff Dan Jefferson here this morning from the Publicity Committee of the Nimba County Sports Steering Committee Subcommittee on Celebration. So, sincerely, it's hard to say, but myself, coach on publicity. Yeah, but that's what it is. So, you've listened, you can call and make your point. Any question you want to ask. This celebration, in my capacity as co-chair on publicity, this celebration is not restricted only to Nimbayans. We have our in-laws, we have people who love Nimbayans, who love Nimba. So if you want to form a part of it, like Jeff read the theme of the country meet earlier for national unification, So, I mean, once the tournament is over, all of us can celebrate as one people, as one country. So you can join us, we can go to Nimba. One thing I've not seen him, I have not eaten. People feel that everybody from Nimba they don't see or eat Zokolo. We're not saying we can eat it, but I really want to see that thing and eat it too. Yeah, but I haven't seen it before. But let's take the first caller right here. Good morning.
Yeah, is this
This
Okay,
is
FM?
OK FM. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you ever so much. Good morning, Marka. My name is Wei Garcia. I'm calling from So Clinic Bill.
Okay, then Gazia.
Okay, the Garcia Wei, Mera.
Yeah, nah, man, go, me son gan we are.
Okay, Marcus, I want to say thanks ever so much for what you are doing, being I call it co-chair for publicity. It's a very good thing.
Okay.
And what I want to say to our brother, we are sitting outside, we are even celebrating the way they clean the studio so cool. For me, I really have yeah, and even they are fighting to call some of the times in Nimani, the lawyer, I think there, my brother Lawrence Duo from somewhere around by Mela area there saying for so angry good. But the idea you're calling time so that we can know that we have victory.
Yeah, we got victory.
You better get a victory. You know how many people are fighting for anything?
Yeah,
so I want to tell you guys,
man, I got victory, man. Thank you. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah,
why they all around DC man want to say good morning?
Good morning.
Good morning, my young man.
Good morning, my dear friend and brother Marka, and good morning to your guests. I called you this morning from my Capitol building office.
Yeah, this is Augustine Taylor, sir.
Right, this is Augustine T. Sir. You still 14 to tell the public what the T stands for in my name. But however,
why you mean by say for Nina?
Well, that could be a misrepresentation of my T in the name, but
why you having so for almost 10 years? Why have you been able to explain this T to me, even me?
So as a man, you must have a secret, and the day that secret is revealed, then
all right. Now I will be calling you Taylor for all people can even say Tamba.
Yeah, so some of them will call me Tamba, and you know all of the different names that stands. I mean that have a T. But I called you this morning to commend Jeff. He has finally gone back home. When you see my text I sent you, I mean he's prioritizing now. And now that he know his hometown, when we used to say, oh, a proud son of my Gibby County, a proud son of my Gibby County, it will be like, we want to make song. If I one day you even joke on the radio that I should make a song out of it so that I will not be wasting your time. But I'm grateful that Nima County can have it again. We are looking for the resources because
my man, go Nima. I think you talking and not listening to you. All right.
No, I'm going with you. I'm glad that we've been told our responsibility already, that we got to feed ourselves and lodge ourselves.
Yes.
So I'm glad that we've been told our responsibility. We're gonna go together. My man, I'm heavily associated with Nimba. There's no way you can divorce me from Nimba.
This young man been to Yahweh Mesno, this man been to Ganwi, the man pass black man, pass Mena.
Yeah, sure. I've been there. Not just me there, but I slept there for days. So again, congratulations to all of you for Nimba. We're going to be there. We're going to celebrate together because this trophy is not only for Nimba. Mind you now, this tournament is a reconciliatory tournament. The tournament is meant for reconciliation. So we're all going to be together.
Thank you, Mr. Director.
And yeah, thank you so much.
Okay. Well, Augustine Star joining us. Let's take this one. Call 0. I'm looking for the thing I can see. Yeah, you will do that one, but good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, go ahead.
And good morning to your guests in studio.
Okay.
And let me say congratulations to the entire Nima team.
Okay.
But I have some fundamental issue with the country meet committee.
Which one are the committee? The Nima committee?
No, not the Nima committee. The country meet committee.
Okay, you mean the organizers?
The organizers. Okay, thank you for your correction.
Okay.
You know, for me, I would not want us to be playing the country meet because we want to play the country meet. I want for counties that will win the league to benefit from some infrastructure development.
Okay.
That is what I've been fronting for.
Okay.
And I think the country meet will generate a lot of money. There are NGOs and other donors or companies giving money before the country meet starts. And the funding they use to generate from the field, I wanted them to compile that money, put it together. The country that will always win the country meet, that they will have some...
That drive 1.5 million labor they can give.
But that is a drop in the bucket. I wanted for them to add, for the national government to add on to them, for them to build a mini stadium for the country that will always win the league every year. So to expand our footballing aspect across the country, I think it will help. So I'm recommending today that the country that will always win the country league, that the money that will be generated from the fee, national government should add certain portions so they can build a mini stadium for that country. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. You can also call 0777 700 995. and make your contribution. We are here on the OK Morning Rush. Lawrence Choir Duo and Jeff Dan Jefferson here this morning as my guest. Good morning.
Good morning, Marka.
Good morning.
Good morning to my boss, Jeff Jefferson. This is Scotty Prince Small. I joined by the Gandhi Electoral Center, FGA District 4.
Okay.
Well, let me say close to Nimba, even though I'm a Lufian and Lufa County have been a champ in the past league. But for me, my reservation with the county meet is what they call a just fair. I think this county meet should not be just a county meet. But I think even though it is for us to come together to unify and oneness, but government need to put more support into the league so that the county that we carry the cup should benefit a whole lot. You cannot win a cup without no dividend behind it. We need to spend more money in the county meet so that our people can feel the dividend back home. If the cup is going, there should be some development. There should be more assistance going to that county.
Okay.
But on the contrary, in Maneuver, the major unions put that person together and that way funny way. That benefit.
Now the people effort you got in funny way.
Definitely.
All right, thank you. Good morning.
Good morning, Marka.
Morning.
Okay, my name is Daniel Blaway. I a person of Nimba.
Are you from Gray?
Well, I'm from that belt.
Okay.
And I call to say thank you to the county, and I'm proud to be associated with Nimba.
Okay.
A county, it's almost like a city state in the Republic of Liberia. So, I mean, we're just happy. As a son, I'm happy that we set another record. The first county in the history of our county meet to have won the trophy 7 times. It's a great achievement. And I pray that the guys who are going to celebrate in Grand Star, and let the history be repeated next season again. So thank you so much for everyone that supported the process, including the superintendent. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. The soup is strong. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Mecca?
Yes, you're live.
Okay, your man said that they praying to God, they go to church for them to win the trophy consecutively. Now, let me tell you, that you want God love for him, my man. Other clubs do that God love you. Yeah, you're now only watching it. So, Grandmaster too is standing by to take the trophy next year.
Yeah, Grandmaster used to be very competitive. I don't know what happened to Grandmaster.
My man will come back because
I think you're allowing politics to affect. I think you're allowing politics to affect the county's morale, man.
My man, in town now. I'm taking over that team. I'm Mark Russell. I'm taking over that team next year. I will beat Nima in the final. Let me tell you.
You can cross the group stage, yeah?
Man, the next thing, why you do not reaching Yekepa with a trophy? Yekepa is a fan base.
Yeah.
Yekepa people must see the trophy.
You know.
That's where I used to work, my man. I used to work over there, and I lived in Nima before for more than 3 years.
And I know everyone wants to form part of it, but in reality, we can reach everywhere. Imagine the only part of the district now we passing at Gray. Gray is really fini. But the whole Yahweh is not built. That's the largest district in terms of land size in Nimba, but we're not even passing on that side stuff. But there are people understand. So, but we hear your concern. That is important. Thank you.
Okay, my last recommendation is that in celebration of the trophy, I like the theme of what you were saying.
Mm-hmm.
Are you there?
Yes.
Okay, I want the committee to invite each member from the county to make a remark on that day. This thing is for peace. You invite the superintendent from Lofa, the superintendent from Grand G, they invite everybody. They might send a representation there so they can be recognized to at least certificate them, tell them thank you for participating in the tournament. They think it's for peace and reconciliation. That is my suggestion, and what I see.
Yeah,
you can invite each person from the country, maybe the coach or maybe the coaches and things like that. Invite them so they can participate In the club and swallow some of the GB. You want one cook a GB and eat all? That
No,
work, man.
it's not possible. Give me that global food now, don't you?
Yeah.
But thank you. But I can assure you, for the superintendent of Maserado County, I can tell you for a fact that the superintendent of Maserado County will form part of the celebration. So your recommendation is well taken. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Marka.
All right, Mr. Rosa.
Bye-bye.
Okay, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Chief. How you doing?
I'm great, sir.
Well, my name is Victor Kian, and I join you from Kenya County.
Okay.
And I'm so excited for the Nimarian and it showed to me that the Nimarian they are very united.
Yeah.
Okay, the truth is several times, and even those are from Kenya.
Hey, only thing when election come, we can chocolate, but when it comes to Nima interest, we can come back together.
Actually, to say the fact is that I'm very, very excited about the Nimarian, the way in which they are united. Let God we meet them like that, and we wish for other countries too to be united again as Nimarians are.
All right.
But as I was saying, my name is Victor, and I call you from Kenya County, District 3. And I also want to share this with you for the public. There's a serious situation here in where I'm calling from right now.
What's happening there?
There's a serious disaster here in terms of water issue in our community.
What part of Cape Town are you calling from?
I'm calling from Tivo District in a town called Kobodia.
Kobodia.
Yeah, I'm the youth chairman, and I really want to get your number, your personal number, when you're offline, so that I can really relate those information to you.
It will be labeled how? You able to copy it quickly?
Yeah, that's just right.
Tell me, I can't call my number. 770 202579.
202579.
Yes, that is there. All right, move on, Elan. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. How are you?
I'm great. Go ahead, Chief. Your line is very bad. We're not hearing you.
Hello, you getting me now?
Yes, you are better. Go ahead.
Okay. I want to say bravo to the Nima County team. They did extremely well. But my recommendation is that I want for LFA to invite all of the counties that top part within this league to certificate all of them, because it will be a very big program on that day. So I want for LFA to recognize all of the counties that lose, those that came first, second, third place, to certificate them.
And they both wanna win that and go sit down, man. No, get it LFA. But in fact, point of correction, it is point of correction is not the LFA that is organizing the county meet. It is the Ministry of Youth and Sports, and it used to be.
Youth and Sport. Okay.
I don't know whether internal affairs still inside. Yes.
For youth and sport to certificate all the county that lose. You know, it's a very good thing for all of them to come together next time, so they will watch what their friend will be doing on that day. It will be a very big program. So encourage them to do better next time.
All right, let's do 3 more calls and then we'll let these people go. Good morning.
Hello.
Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, this is there's a place calling F. Venue Place 2, calling from Tuatan.
Oh, okay, Chief. Thanks for joining. I know you've helped me, oh.
No, okay.
Okay, no problem. Forgive me, sorry.
Hats off to the people of Nima, especially the players. But I would like to suggest that the county meet should not start almost at the end of the year.
Okay.
That the players, the volleyball players, the basketball players, the kickball players, and the football players should be somewhere, practicing at the beginning, up to the time. The Nima will always be in a position to win. But the wait until the good player day with the bad player days where they stay 1 week, 2 weeks, and then the next year they have to lose that player to another country is not correct. There will be permanent people who will be practicing all the time for that country.
Okay.
Thank you.
I heard the superintendent saying Nima is no longer going to be waiting for district league, but it will be scouting the best players and get prepared ahead of time.
Correct.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Bless you. Good morning.
Hello.
Yes, good morning. Go ahead.
Yeah, my name is Ibrahim Rabba. I'm calling from Front Street.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to ask a question, please.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I want to know what is it that other sports are not part of the country's sport meet?
Yeah. The question here, I don't know whether it's for me, but so far, but which sports you call other sports? Because other sports are there.
Like handball, there are other sports. There are so many. I don't even know
All right.
some of
I
them.
mean, that's a good concern. So the Ministry of Youth and Sports will think about your question. I can't answer it. We have football, kickball, and basketball this year. But thank you.
Okay, that's good. Only football, football game.
All right. Thank you, bro. Let's see if I can get this person. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, how you doing?
I'm okay. What's your name? Where are you joining us from?
I'm Raja Anthony Moruba, calling you from Charata community.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm listening to the past because they are saying like every year when a country win, a country meet, the government should build mini stadium and to get them funding. So I want to know if the money that can be allocated for the winner is not enough for like every year each country that win country meet them or build them stadium. Well, I see it not necessary because let's take for instance if Nima country win country meet 3 times in row, meaning within a year, every year they should be giving Nima huge sum of money.
Yeah, we'll be one in Tabata, one in Saclipie, and one in Sanikore, Fini, my man.
What would be the benefit of the other countries with the country?
They might fight the win too. But thank you. We understand your concern. Thank you for joining us, man. Thank you.
All right, thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, my young man. The man wolf here in Nima will be winning the team plenty of time. So when they say they must do that one, I mean, they will be playing stadium in Nima all the time. Yeah, but we got 7 minutes to go, gentlemen. Let's close. Yeah.
So, Marka and the management of OKSF would like to extend our deepest thanks to you on behalf of the steering.
Especially my boss, man, Clarence Jackson.
Yes, the celebration committee, seventh trophy on behalf of the county authority held by her honor Cole Miate Kono, the county caucus, and
the way your journalist, the way the woman working, say I will criticize that woman.
Yeah, you're supposed to criticize somebody like that. We'd like to say thanks to you for the opportunity, and all Nimbaians, prominent and even the least Nimbayan, the least Omar from Nimba who is in Peace Island in the market at Gorbachev. You've been supportive spiritually, morally, financially. We'd like to say thank you. So, like I wanted to say, the need of the support is there's still need for support. So, if you're not going, the food we're talking about, they say no food, no lodging. Just go there, like the likes of Dr. Benjamin Way. Just go there, yeah, get 50,000 LD. Dr. TK, go there, get 50,000 LD.
Take care of some of our guests,
Yeah, some people, those who will account for and are going with the bosses, who will be accounted for. Those monies can be.
It is very organized. We got it. We'll have a list and contact number of everybody going on that trip.
Yeah.
Yes.
But the first, what you need to have is to purchase the T-shirt. That will be your trump card. Your trump card is to purchase the Nima County T-shirt, victory T-shirt that has 7 times champion rating on it. And the theme for our celebration is. Celebrating unity, resilience, and victory. And today will be a gallery. I know the people are already gallery. A new look in around the Painsville Town Hall area. And we'd like to say, let us all support our neighbor. We've been showing our support from the beginning of the 2025-2026, and we can do more. Thank you so kindly for the opportunity, Marka.
Okay, choir.
Israel. Nima. Well wisher. Sympathizers. If the superintendent and the officials of Nima County are listening to us today, we want to say for where we have come from and where we are today and what will be tomorrow, We will have opportunity with the superintendent to see how best we can build a, 25,000 capacity stadium. So all meaningful librarians, I mean, or Nibans will be contributing towards that stadium so that it can be built in Nima County, just as a simple for sport. So we'll be having discussion with her, and then the leadership of Nima and all Nibans where we should get look into that direction. So for now, we are calling all of you, like Jeff said, or Die, yes. Like in regular said, we need your support. We still need it. And then we are grading up now as we speak. People are grading up for our first parade today. So kind of join us as we leave in the studio. We are heading strictly for the parade. And then from there, we start grading up for tomorrow and so forth. Thanks to the OK family. And thanks for affording of the time to appear here today. And we're hoping to come here again to discuss Nimat's success. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Okay, now my turn now to close. Well, out of our wonderful followers, we want to say thank you so much. Want to say thank you so much for joining us this morning on the show. Again, my name is Marka Davis, but in the whole Nima thing, I'm the co-chair on publicity for the celebration committee, and I think we've been doing a lot of work. I want to appreciate my chairman, Christopher Fan. Chris has been very hard working. Even the chairman, Alfonso Glider, acknowledged that on yesterday when he said, well, we have really used Chris this year. So, Chris, we want to say thank you for what you do for the county. Jeff Jefferson sitting right here. Now, the man who can, anything we want to do, we can just anything we want to do, we can just send him a WhatsApp message. They can just arrange everything is happening. So we want to say appreciation to Jeff Jefferson, Lawrence Don, the rest of the team, Dara Stoway. Again, name everybody, Alexander Yeneken, Hagar Gonda, the entire publicity committee. We want to say congratulations, thanks to all of you, but a very big thank you to the superintendent. This woman is strong, hardworking, very innovative. And like I was telling her last night, I said the day the presidency will come in, carry, go to different ministry, the Nima Oman will be standing right to Bala with you and say, no, our daughter not going. But she's been very innovative. I want to say congratulations to her. Her organization, her motivation of the country has been very huge. Her infrastructure development drive. When she undertakes some of the projects, some people can say, no, we're not going to be doing the one with the county money. Like the national government money is all used to do the one. She can say, no, but we have to do it for our county. So I want to appreciate her for innovation and the leadership she has provided over the time. A very special thank you to the chairman of the sports steering committee and all the players, the coach Benzema, very young, talented, innovative, young coach in Liberia. They made the threat. Everybody, you look out for Benzema. He's coming. So yes, Marka Davis. It's been a wonderful time here. Thanks ever so much to Maurice Walletti for the production, and Abraham Kane also, who have been part of the production team here this morning. Tomorrow morning we'll be here again with another edition with Fatou Kamara on the OK Morning Rush. Again, Marka Davis. Bye bye.